This video will be examining the DBT skill called Wisemind. This is done by Amelia for her placement for a safer space. What is emotional dysregulation? Emotional dysregulation is having a poor ability to manage emotions and emotional responses. Emotional dysregulation is experiencing difficulties in keeping emotional responses within an acceptable range. People with emotional dysregulation often benefit from DBT therapy and skills such as Wisemind. Other placement students have done videos on DBT, but I wanted to do a quick recap of what it is just in case people are unfamiliar. DBT is a type of cognitive behavioral therapy. DBT seeks to identify and change negative thinking patterns and make positive behavioral changes. When would you use DBT skills? You would use DBT when you are experiencing intense emotional pain, when you are experiencing the impulse to act on your emotions, when you're experiencing emotional distress that is becoming overwhelming, or when you're feeling overwhelmed but need to meet demands. So the first skill that we're going to look at today for DBT is Wisemind. What is Wisemind? Wisemind is the inner wisdom that each person has about their own life. It's the part of us that knows what's best for us, even though we might sometimes not listen to it. It's the part of us that is calm and free of conflict. It's when we are in touch with our inner wisdom that we are in our wise mind. Wise mind is the ability to choose how to act in order to attain goals that align with our values. When we practice DBT, instead of engaging in habitual behaviors that might cause us problems, it helps us strengthen our wise mind. DBT views each person as holding three types of minds: rational mind, wise mind, and emotional mind. Wise mind can be seen as a synthesis between rational mind and emotional mind. Rational mind approaches knowledge intellectually, thinks logically, and uses past experiences. Wise mind uses intuitive thinking, and it's a balance between rational and emotional mind. Emotional mind acts on emotions and impulses. It does not hold our core values and beliefs in mind before making decisions. Here's an example of the three types of minds in a situation. The situation that happened is you're meeting a friend for dinner and they're 45 minutes late. Your emotional mind might have the impulse to lash out at your friend when they arrive. You might spend the time waiting, ruminating on how disrespectful it is of your friend to be late, and getting angrier and angrier. What your rational mind might do is think about a logical explanation for why your friend might be late. You might remember that there have been times in the past where your friend has been late and there's been a good explanation, and you might also remember that your friend probably doesn't want to make you upset. What wise mind would do is combine both rational and emotional mind. You might remember that you have a goal and intention to have better relationships with people in your life, so while you validate being frustrated that your friend is late, you would not act on your emotional impulses. Instead, you would let your friend arrive, allow them to explain why they are late, and instead of acting on your emotions, act on your intentions of having good relationships with people in your life. So how do you get into wise mind? Using mindfulness, you might take note of when you're beginning to get into an emotional state. You can often spot an emotional state by increased heart rate, increased breathing, rumination of thoughts, anger, frustration, getting hot, and getting flustered. Since emotional states are often related to your autonomic nervous system, our breath can be used as an anchor to help us calm down and get us into wise mind. Here's an example of a wise mind activity. This one's called Stoneflake on a Lake. So imagine you're in the situation we previously discussed. Your friend is late for dinner. Imagine you're by a beautiful lake with crystal clear blue water in the mountains on a sunny, warm day. Imagine that you're a small, thin snowflake that has been tossed into the clear blue water. As you float down slowly into the lake, imagine what you would see and what you would feel. As you imagine yourself slowly floating down to the bottom of the lake, focus your attention within yourself. Imagine how calm, serene, and quiet it is down at the bottom of the lake. Once you, the snowflake, reaches the bottom of the lake, set your attention to this calm state that you would be in. Calm and quiet, mindful of your surroundings. Think of your intentions, goals, and values. Once you have completed this visualization, remember to proceed mindfully in your life or what situation you're in now that you are a bit more calm. A second way to get into Wisemind would be through breathing exercises. As Wisemind is based in a state of calmness, breathing exercises can help you reach this state by slowing down your autonomic nervous system. Take slow, deep breaths, and as you inhale, say to yourself, wise, and as you exhale, mind. Continue breathing deeply until you sense that you have settled into a mindful state. This could take a few minutes. Once you are in this mindful state, remember the goals and values you have and prepare to proceed mindfully in whatever situation you are in. If you notice your emotions increasing again, continue this activity until you feel more calm and grounded. Thank you for listening to my DBT presentation on Wisemind. Have a nice day. Thank you.